Good morning, cousin, and welcome to this daily divination ceremony where we are asking, where does our attention need to be today in order to bring the most expansion in our relationship with our life and our practice? My name is Jen Marie. I am an initiated high priestess and sorceress of chaos, witch born of shadow. I founded an international resource center for neurodivergent witches. I wrote the Grimoire of the Ungovernable, which is a specially curated magical tradition for Black sheep cycle-breaking queerdos to repair their relationship with their life and their practice so that we can step into our calling. I'm currently gathering the witches. We have our own community app space that we created so that we can share information and set up systems of mutual aid, among many, many, many other things. There are so many free public resources there, specifically, again, for neurodivergent Black sheep cycle breaking queerdos. And I'm very specific with that because I'm not here to help everyone. That sounds like a lot of work. I am very specifically dedicated to helping this section, I guess, of the population, because my clinically diagnosed autistic savant brain has noticed a pattern. And I wrote a book about it. It's called The Grimoire of the Ungovernable. And not only that, big announcement, guys. So yesterday was my birthday. I know, it's very exciting. But yesterday was also the day that we submitted the paperwork for our 501c3 nonprofit. And so the Resource Project, a matriarchal church dedicated to empowering those who have been influenced by, marginalized by the influence of capitalism and the patriarchy. We fucking did it. And we've been doing it for many, many, many years, many, 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 many years, but we are now official. And we're mobilizing in really, really big ways in the coming years. And we need you. We need more witches that are dedicated to this work and are willing to actually do the work to unbind themselves from being so dependent on capitalism and the patriarchy. It's infuriating how much it actually influences the way that we experience our lives. And so there's tons and tons and tons of support to get you through this process so that you are actually living a life that you are proud of and have the support to live a life that you are proud of as a neurodivergent, black sheep, cycle breaking queerdo. Okay. So if you're really done and you understand that a quick fix is not the answer for this, and you're willing to put in the work to actually ask yourself the hard questions so that you can make this shift, we're here, and we're here in really big ways. And it's just going to get bigger from here. That being said, let's look into where our attention needs to be today, right? In order to get this process going. Thank you to all the witches who join this live reading regularly. Here we go. I'm going to start by belching. Did you hear that? It was really great. You know, the mic is so selective. I don't know what it picks up. It picks up on all of my F bombs, but it can't pick up on a freaking. Okay, I'm going to start by taking 3 deep breaths, and then I'm going to do what I do to get my system prepared for divination. My mind, body, spirit, all in the same place so that I can get the clearest channel possible. All right. I am not going to explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it because I'm doing it. And if you are curious about how I'm doing this or why I'm doing this, I break all of this down in the Grimoire of the Ungovernable, all of the incantations I use and what I'm actually doing. Stim if you need to, if you've got crunchy shoulders like I do. Thank you, EDS. I humbly invite all that is fire within this system to witness this working. And if alignment is found, may you choose to bless this flow. I humbly invite all that is air within this system to witness this working. And if alignment is found, may you choose to bless this flow. I humbly invite all that is earth within this system to witness this working. And if alignment is found, may you choose to bless this flow. I humbly invite all that is water within this system to witness this working. And if alignment is found, may you choose to bless this flow. I beckon to this system. May we now align as one. For my cousins are the elements, and so moon and sun. I call to those who love me. You are welcome in this space, for our nature is united, sharing magic, life, and grace. And our declaration of intention. I choose now in this moment to align with my whole self, to pull the book that tells my story from its place upon the shelf. I enter now this circle made of trust and hope and power. And I show up for my practice in this place and at this hour, because I am home. It's getting very close to a season that y'all won't be hearing the the heater kicking on the way that you do. I'm like right next to a radiator right there. And that's why it's you guys can hear that, can't you? When it's like Just a little bit. Won't sound like we're keeping unfortunate souls in the basement. They're trying to claw their way out. Sometimes the whole house shakes. They were not fucking around back then when it came to heat. Sometimes I can hear. Anna hasn't heard it yet, but when the heater's kicking on like that, I can hear the sound of a shovel scooping coal, and then like this like sound. But there's no coal under there anymore. But I can hear it. It's an interesting echo to pick up on, because they probably were shoveling coal uh, for over 100 years in that basement. I'm trying to get it, like, record it happening, but the season for this happening is closing. So I'm going to have to wait till next year and hope that I don't forget. Probably when I hear it all. Like, oh, yeah. Okay. So, where does our attention need to be today in order to bring the most expansion in our relationship with our life and our practice? So, on the first day of my 46th year, we got the 10 of Cups reversed. So, this is the card we drew. I am going to read the prompt that's on the card, and we're all going to be sitting with it for a minute and checking in internally with our own guidance about what that card means. And then I'm going to influence you, because it's really important that you start repairing that relationship and you prioritize what you're getting internally over what some fucking person on the internet is telling you what to do with your life. Okay. Bonds. Okay, let me start over again. My birthday was yesterday. Bonds with family or close friends are in turmoil and need attention. Perhaps those relationships aren't meeting your expectations, or maybe your actions are not meeting up to the standards that others are expecting of you. Take caution and reflect to ensure that you are mindful of those you love most. And then the 10 of Cups upright is, you're in an idyllic state where all your dreams, wants, and needs are being met. Look around you and take a moment to soak everything in. Be present and truly thankful for all of life's blessings. Take comfort in knowing that you are on the right path. What? And this is what is highlighted today. Kristen says, happy belated birthday. It's okay, because my parents didn't even reach out until today, too. They got it wrong, too. It's cool. And then we draw the 10 of Cups reverse. I think that's hilarious, by the way. I think that's real funny. Oh, life as an outcast. Okay. That being said, this card hits personal for me to like super personal for me today. They always like do because we're all a lot more connected than we've been made to believe. Hold on just a second. Willow, ma'am, what is that? There's a critter outside my door making all sorts of noise. Okay. Uh yeah, the 10 of cups, what Morgana said, the 10 of cups perfectly encapsulates like a snapshot of my personal lived experience. And due to the nature of the work that I do, I have found that I personally experience and interact with, engage with flows before the communities that I serve engage with those particular flows so that I can be prepared and be able to guide and hold space from a very authentic and sincere place. Okay. And so if I'm engaging with 10 of cups vibes the way that I am today, like let's talk about it. I'm going to share with you exactly like what I'm picking up and again, we're a lot more connected than we've been made to believe. And so it would not surprise me in the least if you are going here too. Okay. Again, most of us are the black sheep of the family, the scapegoats of the family. We have complicated relationships with those that raised us. Okay. And a lot of us have found in our adult lives that we have been creating intentional family, or we want to create intentional family, right? We're all in a different place in that journey. I am all up in that journey. I have very, very, very close bonds with a lot of people. I'm very, very well supported. I everything I've ever wanted, ever dreamt of, ever needed, I have already. I have it. And the most amazing, supportive witches in my coven. And I have complicated relationship with my family, and that's okay. Uh, there's this interesting balance that you get to at a certain point in your life with these repeating patterns that for a long time I was in this cycle of toxic empathy when it came to my blood relations, right? Uh, the ways that they would engage with me, choose to engage with me, weren't okay. I could understand why they were doing it and where it came from. So I, let it pass for a really long time. And it's only been in the last like 5 years that hey, I've been actually saying something about it when they do things like forget my birthday or get the day wrong or there's a whole list I'm not going to get into, but there's a lot of things. And so I've started saying it. I have started communicating for my child self, for the little girl that did not deserve to get treated like that. Even though I was raised by people that didn't have the capacity to care for me and to see me in the way that I deserved to be seen. They're not bad people, right? They just don't have the capacity. But that doesn't mean that I am going to turn to them in emotionally vulnerable places or when I need something, because I have a community of people. I have people that really they set the bar, and they set the bar really, really high. And that's okay. So this is your relationship with that community, that being supported. If you are like, I don't have that, creating community is everything, right? It's something that we've been isolated from through our social conditioning, right? But the most powerful resource in the whole world, the most valuable resource in the whole world is community. It's being supported, collaborating on building a life together. And I'm not talking about the, traditional, uh, what is it, patriarchal family dynamic. That isolation is like insane. I'm talking about having a whole handful of people that celebrate you in your life. Like, what would you be capable of if you had that? Right? What would your life be like if you knew that at any moment you could reach out and you would have a bunch of people like, hey, do you have that? Do you want that? What are you willing to do to get that? And I'm not saying you sacrificing anything. What it takes to get that is radical accountability and asking yourself, how are you engaging with your life in a way that is perpetuating this? It's this internal work. That internal work is everything. That's why we do so much with it at the resource. That's why we put in so much work to finally have a nonprofit that we can actually bring this work on a broader scale. Is because our relationship with community and family and support is everything. Okay? Right. And I agree with you, Heather. The word celebrate is key. Like like, are you do you have a community that you can celebrate with? Do you have a community that celebrates you? Do you feel as if you are blessed? Do you feel that way? And if you don't feel that way, I mean, it's not bad. It just means that some course correction needs to happen. But if you keep engaging with your life in the same way, nothing's going to change. So, taking a real look at that particular facet of your relationship with your life. Okay. Now we're going to see what we're in resistance to or in denial of that is influencing our ability to actually engage with this 10 of Cups facet clearly or with clarity. The 6 of Cups upright. I can't make this shit up. This is me not influencing you. I can't help some of this stuff though, guys. I know, Heather, isn't that funny? Okay, so this is what is keeping you from being able to celebrate community and family and all of that right now. All right. You may be reminiscing about your childhood or thinking about someone from your past. This is the card of children and can represent working with adolescence, simplicity, playfulness, innocence, protection, and family. Take the support available from family and close friends. And the reversed is you're ready to let go of the past. Perhaps you're at a stage where you're ready to move on to adulthood, or you may be letting go of an abusive relationship. If you're going through therapy, this can be a good omen. However, you may be looking at things through rose-colored glasses. So be sure that you're also focusing on the present to have a complete perspective. So, how's that one for you? Okay. Most of the time, our shadow work, our internal work, our integration work around community and family and support, the is like you're going to be doing a lot of inner child work, working with your child self. If you don't know what inner child work is, it's very Googleable at this point. Or integration work, right? That's also very Googleable at this point. And it's necessary. It is necessary for you to look at how you engaged or how what you experienced in your formative years when your brain was developing, what you were taught about what community looks like and what a good member of a community is and how they are supposed to behave and what they're supposed to think about and what they're supposed to say and how they're supposed to, I don't know, dress. All of these things influence our reality today. And if you don't look at your foundation, then everything that you build is going to be the same shape. It's going to be shaped the same. You're building on the same foundation. It's always going to be some kind of snapshot of what you grew up with. So even if all you did today was made a list, and I'm not saying a trauma timeline, but a list of the things that you experienced as a child that like you didn't deserve, that was that you can acknowledge influences your relationship with community now. It could be like I was made fun of as a child, or it could be so many different things. Just bring in a little bit of light to those things. Whatever on that list brings up the most emotional reaction, that's probably what needs your attention the most, by the way. And then make a list of all of the things that are ideal. If you could imagine the perfect community like support, the perfect family, like what is that like, right? Does that look like you have people regularly calling you to check in on you and showing their interest in your life? Do you go to social gatherings on a regular basis to like physically connect? Do you I mean it could look so like a good example would be um my brain just went in like 10 different directions. There's so many different examples of what this could look like. Right. The point is acknowledging where you came from that you don't want in your new house, and then acknowledging what you want your new house to look like. Okay? But you're gonna have to tear it down, completely pull up the foundation and everything. And it's okay. It sounds like a lot of work, and it is a lot of work. But you can do this work with a whole bunch of other people that are very excited about doing the work. It's the difference between building your house all by yourself and calling in a bunch of friends and they're there helping you through it. moving by yourself or having a bunch of friends come and help you pack up your house and move, right? It's a huge difference. So acknowledge where you came from and start thinking about how you are perpetuating that. For more pointed places, there's 12 facets of our relationship with our life that we were taught as children that heavily influence our everyday lived experience. And I took those 12 things and I put them into a 12-month process that you can do with the support of an international community to help you build your foundation. It's called Foundations. It addresses the foundation of your perspective, your lived experience, so that you can start actually living on purpose and creating the life that you want on purpose. And again, with the support of a community. Most people don't do this because it's usually like fear-based stuff, guys. Come on. What's it going to take? What's it going to take? You could have anything. Why are you sticking to what your mama told you to do? All right, guys. That was a lovely reading. What are you doing for the rest of your day? I have a video popping off on TikTok right now, which is interesting because the video is me getting in there and being like, hey, is anyone left here? Because I haven't been creating content on this platform. I've been in YouTube. And like, if you're still here, let me know if you're still here. And it's going, I think there's hundreds of comments at this point. So I need to get in there, and I'll be answering comments and engaging probably quite a bit on the TikTok account today because of that reason. We got to find all the witches, get them back into our safe little nest, bring them back to our treehouse. The dogs are pretty excited about that one. Did you guys hear that? I keep asking, did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? Reality check. Okay. Am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something. That's fun. Way to start your day, Jen. Morgana told me that's what it's like when you're 46, is you just have this like never ending, I think I forgot something feeling. All right. Do you know what else I'm really excited about before I get off of this? Do you know what else I'm really excited about? Do you remember when I told you that this summer we're going to be celebrating something? And the more all in we go from January to summer, the bigger we're going to be celebrating. And I was so sure that we were going to be celebrating that we already started planning the party, a week-long party at Weird Brook. And we're going to be building stuff and doing a lot of ceremonial stuff, setting up altars in different places, making different places more accessible. And we're going to be doing a big ritual rave in the barn. So we're going to be dancing together, and we've already got the whole Weird Brook's booked, like every bed, and 10 beds are all filled already. And it's going to be a great big huge party. Anyone else that comes will be either camping out in the barn, which is pretty freaking cool, by the way, or in tents if they're wanting to, or there's a lot of local Airbnbs because it's a ski town. And yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to this great big party. We have so much to celebrate already, and we still have months and months and months of like work time. And we're all overachievers. It's great. All of us, every single one of the Unbound, we're all gold star clutching overachievers. Look what I could do. And we do it. I mean, it's great. All right, there we have it. Let's close out this working. And I'll be back tomorrow morning. And we're going to check in and do this all over again. All right, hand on your heart. Take a deep breath. This was a great reading, by the way. It was a really great reading. It's basically saying, hey, you could have the life of your dreams, the support that you've always known was there. You just gotta look at your childhood a little bit. Not scary. Nothing scary at all there. All right, hand on your heart. Take a deep breath. This working is now closing, but the magic has just begun. I humbly thank the elements and both the moon and sun. To all who chose to bless this flow, I now sincerely thank you. May our practice be expansive and our course be clear and true. All right. Yes, Ocean. We're all disabled overachievers. I will see you tomorrow. If you can't be good at it. Bye.